The only people in heaven are saints. And we can't hope to have heaven without being willing to be a saint, without being willing to be changed into something that we are not at the present. And we're not in heaven yet. It may seem obvious. But the place that we are, we call a vale of tears in the Salve Regina and the Hail Holy Queen that we sing at the end of Mass. We say that we're in a vale of tears. Another way that I think makes sense, especially given what we heard today in the readings, is we're in a furrow. A furrow is after a plow comes through and makes that row that a seed is planted in, and then it's covered over, packed down. That's where we are. We're in a furrow right now. And a furrow is a place of, it may seem as like a cozy place. We plant a seed and it's all kind of cozy. It's in a good place. But the furrow is actually hostile to the seed. It's hostile because it's a dark place. It's a place where it's isolated. And there's pressure put upon the seed as it's packed down and planted. It's hostile because it pressures the seed to not be what it is right now. The only way out of that furrow is for that seed to become something that it isn't, for it to be changed into something new. It's never going to get out of the furrow by staying a seed. The only way out is for it to be willing to be changed into something new. And so the seed has to open itself up to the nutrients that are around it, to the moisture that it is given. In other words, it has to be willing to take in what the furrow offers. And we ourselves, as we go through this life in this vale of tears, in this furrow, we have to be willing to be changed into something that we are not at the present. We will never glimpse the sun that we desire to see the surface unless we take in what is given to us in this furrow, which is the water that comes upon the furrow, the grace of God, and the pressure and the nutrients that are put upon us by the soil. In other words, the cross. Without these, and without a willingness to be something new, something that we are not already, we will never gain the heavenly kingdom. So if we're going to be in heaven, we're going to have to be saints. And the bread and the wine that are brought forward at Mass, they don't remain the same. It's for good reason. These represent us. The bread and the wine that are brought forward, they represent our very selves. They're the work of our hands. And so they're brought forward, they're processed forward on a Sunday, and they're processed towards the priest who almost looks like a groom awaiting his bride, who awaits this offering in procession. And he takes it to the altar. He doesn't do something on his own, but he takes it to the altar. And by the offering that is made, by Christ himself, by the offering of the cross, these are changed forever to never remain the same. Just as the bride that processes forward before was a fiancée and forever is a wife in this lifetime. They're changed. They're no longer the same. The bread and the wine are brought forward, and by the power of the cross, by the power of the Paschal mystery, become the very body and blood of Christ. This is our hope as well, that the same thing would happen to us. Because if we're going to gain the heavenly kingdom, we cannot remain what we are now. This is our hope, and this is why we are here. That the Paschal mystery of Christ, the cross, would do something, would change us. May my sacrifice and yours be worthy this day. A sacrifice of a willing heart that is lifted up and willing to become something that it isn't at this present moment.